You can still see the children's toys and the crime scene tape, both left over in front of the home where deputies say they are now investigating a horrific homicide.
A relative found the child and went and contacted Shaw Police Department.
Sheriff Kelvin Williams says his deputies stepped in around 7 p.m. Monday to help Shaw Police investigate what they found. A 20-month-old girl dead inside a hot oven.
While the official cause of the death is still under investigation, authorities have reason to believe that the child was stabbed and burned.
It just stopped everybody.
Neighbors like Erlene Carter came outside when blue lights surrounded the home on Martin Luther King Drive. And we were there Tuesday when investigators from the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations came back to the home to look for evidence.
I thought the house was empty, really. I didn't know nobody really lived there.
But the sheriff says the little girl did live there. He wouldn't say with who, but he does say they are holding the person responsible in jail and plan to file murder charges against her. The sheriff says she's probably the girl's grandmother, making all of this even harder to understand.
We see a lot, but when you run across and have incidents like this that involves children, it has an effect on us.
In fact, he says even his deputies are asking why.
We're trying to figure that out ourselves.
Along with many in this tight-knit community.
You're so sorry for the family.
In Shaw, Mississippi, Stacey Jacobson, WREG News Channel 3.
I have covered one of the most horrific crime stories in a previous video, the Rampart Street murder apartment, where Addie Hall was strangled, dismembered, and cooked on a stove by her boyfriend, Zach Bowen. I have even been inside that apartment in New Orleans twice. But no story has horrified me more than this one. This one is the worst. In what has to be one of the most gruesome crimes in recent history, a Mississippi grandmother was arrested and charged with first-degree murder after she stabbed her 20-month-old granddaughter, then baked her inside a lit oven while she was still breathing, killing the toddler. On October 15, 2018, 48-year-old Carolyn Jones was taken into custody by the County Police Department in Shaw, Mississippi, a small town of just 2,000 people in the Mississippi Delta, and charged with first-degree murder. According to the Daily Mail, the body of a 20-month-old girl, Royalty Marie Floyd, was found on Monday night by her mother's brother, who then reported the incident to the police. Deputies who arrived at the residence on Martin Luther King Drive found the toddler inside the oven. She was pronounced dead at the scene. When the police arrived on scene, the first thing they noticed was Jones's demeanor, and this is what was said. She was sitting in the back of the car, just had this stare. To look at a child's grandmother and see a blank stare, man, I couldn't imagine what was going through her mind to do something like that. Sheriff Williams then asked about Royalty. His deputy stopped him from going inside the house, saying, "Sheriff, you don't want to see that." Jones was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Investigators still don't know why Jones killed her granddaughter and haven't said if she was struggling with a mental disorder. I am assuming she is still awaiting trial because I have searched all over to find out if she has been convicted, but I can't. If anyone knows any further information about this case, leave it in the comments section.